Hey, what up, though? It's your boy, T-Way Sports and Culture, back putting a little game in your brain and showing love to those doing the same. Go ahead and like, share, comment, and subscribe if you're feeling the content, you feel me? All right, man, so just saw Steven Jackson's reply to Gilbert Arenas' conversation regarding rings versus money, in which Steven Jackson just replied on his Instagram Live saying that players that choose money over rings are losers. So let's go ahead and take a listen to what Steven Jackson had to say regarding the money versus rings conversation.
Hey, what up, world? We out here in all the smoke in LA doing some epic, right? And I'm tired of seeing it on Instagram coming from basketball players, and that's why a lot of y'all losers. It's no way, if you ain't come from nothing, then you understand why people say they would rather 50 million and a championship. Because I care about being the best at what the gift God gave me. It would suck to play the game of basketball and never say you was the champion. You was never the best in the world. 50 million is enough for people who come from nothing. We know how to make that work. That 50 million is like 200 million to us. But it goes to show the people who struggled and the people who didn't struggle. Talking about, I'll take 100 million and championship. Nah, I'll take 50 million and that championship. But you're not a winner. You don't want to be the best. You just want to maintain them and just go along. Nah, that's the difference between a lot of the champions and y'all. Yeah, y'all made y'all money, but y'all wasn't the best at nothing. Hey, what up, world?
All right, you guys have heard Steven Jackson's reply. Here are my thoughts on it. First of all, Steven Jackson, you sound absolutely crazy. There's no player coming into the league today that's going to be willing to take a championship ring over making $50 million. I mean, hell, how many players do we know now that are on championship teams that have a ring that haven't made $50 million? You mean to tell me they ain't going to be willing to trade in that ring to make $50 million? It's a whole lot more you can do with $50 million than you can with a ring. And even if you do get a ring don't make you the best. You know how many players have been on championship teams and ain't been able to get onto a roster the following year after winning the championship? Listen, man, when you get in this league, your goal should be to get as much money as possible, support your family, use that money to invest, and create a life after basketball. Don't get me wrong, a ring adds to, a great career, but the overall goal, get as much as you can financially out of this game. Especially in today's time, man. We're in a different time for athletes. The mindset has changed, the landscape has changed. We got athletes making $1 billion in their playing career. Don't get me wrong, having a ring is a great achievement to have in your career, but the overall scope of this thing should be get as much money as you can out of this while you can. You never know when your career can come to an end. So yeah, I disagree with Steven Jackson. That loud out there in Cali got him talking crazy. The whole rings versus money thing. Give me the money, man. And Steven Jackson, how many players from your generation right now are pawning and selling rings because they didn't make $50 million in their career? You mean to tell me they wouldn't trade $50 million for that ring right now? They didn't learn how to manage and create different passive streams of income like these new modern athletes are doing now. That's not the focus now. The focus now is creating more passive streams of income, becoming a more wealthy athlete. It's just a different time and a different space. So, like I said, Steven Jackson, I think you sound crazy. We're in a different time. As a young player, you should definitely be trying to maximize as much as you can while you can. But anyways, y'all let me know. Get in the comments. Are you taking the rings? Are you taking the money? Let's talk about it. I'm going to get at y'all. Peace.